you're new here, you're welcome. And if you're returning, you're welcome back. Please subscribe and join the family if you're new, and don't forget to hit the notification bell because that is how you know every time I post a video. 2020 was simultaneously my best year and my worst year, and here's why. In 2019, in November 2019, I launched this channel and I didn't have enough information to understand that it was a long game. I thought it was something that would happen quickly and very fast, and I was super disappointed, okay? But the thing is, I pivoted from my product-based business. I was selling hair extensions at the time, into a service-based business that I had no idea. I had no idea what it was about. I didn't know how to go about it, but I am one of those people that just jumps into things and then figures and then I'll figure it out later, and which is really very opposite of my husband, who wants to have it figured out before he moves. So we kind of make a great team, because where I'm like go 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 go, he's like, okay, so what are we going to meet there and all of that. So but anyways, I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what the next step was. I just knew that I had a service that I could offer, and I jumped straight into opening a business for it. Now it ended up okay, as you can see, but that journey is something that I don't want you to go through if I can help it. Because like that was legit my brokest year, like personally, right? I went from making really good income with my product business to starting from scratch and no income. Like, it was really crazy. That's why this year is really full of gratitude for me, because the fact that I was able to start from scratch in an industry that I had no idea how to navigate and still come out thankful and grateful is really big for me. In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch your service-based business on Instagram. All the things that I had to hit my head on a wall about, I'm going to share with you in this video. So make sure you watch to the end, because there's like back-to-back information and actionable tips. I'm big on actionable tips because there's information out there, guys. There's information everywhere, but I want to show you what worked for me, so we're certain that it can work. You're ready to launch your service business, and from a lot of service-based businesses, Instagram is the go-to place, because first of all, there are clients on Instagram, and then secondly, it offers great tools for you to showcase your work. Because you're a service-based business, you don't have a product per se to take a picture of and post, so you have to find creative ways to showcase what you can do. If you're a web designer, you have to show me how knowledgeable you are about the back end and SEOs and stuff. If you're a copywriter, you have to give me one or two things that will show me that you know what you're doing. So Instagram is a great place because they have made themselves this platform that offers you different tools: lives, stories, IGTV, feed posts, reels. They have actually brought all of the tools that you need to showcase your expertise, which is what you need to be doing if you're selling a service. You need to show that you're the best person for that job. First of all, I should say congratulations, because talking about building a business is one thing, but actually doing it, actually taking the step to go out and say, hey, I have this for you, come get it, come pay me for it, that's huge. I always say, like, clap for yourself. And this is a very exciting video for me to make, because I just rounded up my group coaching program, Profitable Content Accelerator, and that is the cohort for new service-based entrepreneurs. No, it's not open for enrollment. It comes back in January. But here's the deal: everything that you need to launch your service-based business, or if you have started, to start landing clients that will actually turn your business into an actual revenue generating business. That's what we do in PCA. It's basically the CPC framework that I use to build my business to where it is right now. That's the framework I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. CPC is clarity, positioning, and content. These are the three main things that are going to take you from zero on Instagram. And I'm not talking followers, I'm talking numbers in your bank account. I'm talking numbers of clients, numbers of paying clients. These are the things that are going to get people coming to say, oh, I need your service. Oh, I saw your content and you were talking about me. I'm the person that you were talking about in that post. That is what this framework could do for you. Now, you can build a spectacular business off of this framework. That's what the women in my group coaching program are finding out. So maybe your business is coaching, or maybe it's consulting, or maybe it's done for you. I think I should make another video for the levels of services you can provide. Let me know if I should in the comments. So the first thing is clarity, right? If you're getting your business started, you need to focus on clarity, clarifying who exactly your offer is for. Who are you here to help? Guess what? It's not everybody. It's not every woman. Hell, it's not every mom that you're here to help, assuming that you are doing something for moms. Definitely not every Christian. If you can narrow down and pinpoint who exactly not only needs your service, but is willing to pay to fix that problem that your service can fix, that is how you get properly started. Now, if you're able to niche down properly, that is half of the work done. And I did a video on how to properly niche down, which I'm going to link somewhere around here. Watch it and actually ask yourself the difficult questions that you need to ask so that you can clarify who you're here for. This clarity has to be the first thing you do, because at every step along the way, you're going to need to be super clear on who you're talking to. If you're talking to a toddler, you're going to sound different from if you're talking to a grown person. And you have to niche down beyond that, like way beyond toddlers or grown-ups. There are so many things that differentiate people, and it is best if you pick a segment inside the segment inside the segment inside your industry that you're here to serve, because that is the quickest way to get people straight to you. Once you understand who you're here for, the rest is smooth sailing. Now, step 2 is positioning. You want to position yourself as an expert. You might be new on Instagram, but you're not new to what you know how to do. You're not new to the experiences that you're bringing to the table. You're not new to the result that you can actually get for this person. Can you write a letter for me? You're not new to letter writing. You're just new to showing me on Instagram that you can write my letters for me. When your ideal client comes to your page, what will they see? They see a random content creator, or will they see somebody who is an authority in their niche? Somebody who knows that they're good. Somebody who knows that they can get results. How you sound is one of the things that you will draw from me when you're in my program, because the confidence of showing up, the confidence to show up and push your business like you know is the truth, that's something that comes from years of experience, and that is something that I give to you in my program. But basically, you don't want to position yourself as begging. You want to position yourself as here to help. Now, how do you position yourself as an authority? You move like one. You sound like one, you show up like one, you show up like you belong here and you've always belonged here. The women in my program in PCA, they're so wild when we create their content and they're sounding like the experts that they admire. That's because I completely know how to sound like that, because I have done the work to sound like that, and I can help you create content that positions you as one too. And keep in mind that this is not lying, because the confidence that comes from staying around the gram, that's a bonus. You're not teaching how to be confident on Instagram, so it's not that you're telling them something you don't know. Assuming that you were here to teach a course on cooking. Now, you're good at cooking, you know you're good at cooking, you've been cooking all your life, you can cook for millions of people. That is authority right there. Now, it is how to carry that authority and transform it into content that I help you with. You establish authority by speaking to the problems of your ideal clients and equally giving quick, actionable tips. Does that sound familiar? That can help them immediately, something they can do for themselves immediately. Provide support because you completely understand where they're at, and to understand where they're at, you have to have the clarity that we spoke about in step 1. I have a whole masterclass on establishing authority. I'll link it in the description box so you can watch it if building authority immediately is something that you're interested in. Now, the third step in this entire framework is content. If you're selling your service on Instagram, if you're selling something you can do, a skill you have, an experience, a result, whatever it is that you're selling, that's not a concrete product. You have to sell through content. Your content is what makes or breaks your business. Now, having clarity on who you're talking to and having understood what you need to do to position yourself as an expert, your content is what you'll tie everything up together and put out there. Your content is your brochure. Your content is the interview. Your content is the entire exam. When your ideal client comes on your page, she sees your content, everything that you put in weeks, months, years of work to do, and she's already sold even before she gets in your DM. Content is something you build. And by statistics, someone has seen you about 7 times, see your offer more times than just once or twice before they decide to buy from you. Also, people decide to buy from you long before they actually do buy from you. So that is important, because when you keep showing up, and you're not just showing up with fluff, you're showing up with something that helps. You're showing up with something that moves them. You're showing up with something they can relate to. You're showing up with all the million things that we consider when we're creating content in my coaching program. That is what separates you. That is what makes them decide, this is the person that can solve my problem. And that is how money changes hands. So your content should basically teach, inspire, support, and move them to actually pay you for the service that you're offering. So if you're not getting paid for the service that you're offering, then one of these things is off. You're either not letting them know you see them, or you're not letting them know you do have a solution, or you're not letting them know you are the person to pay for that solution, or you're not even asking for the sale at all. In which case there's no business, because there's no business without sale. So basically, a solid content strategy is one that combines all of these things, gets you positioned, and gets you paid. If you're starting your service-based business, these are actionable steps that you can start taking immediately. If you got anything from this video, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment. Don't forget that everything you want is on the other side of implementing. Like, everything you learn is nothing unless you actually put it to action. And then again, while enrollment for PCA is not open, I'm going to drop a link to the waitlist, so you'll be the first to know when it actually opens. I take the first 10 people because I'm actually pouring my all into this program, and it took the whole of my October, so it's basically January, starting your year off right. So if you're interested in this, join the waitlist and I'll let you know when enrollment is open. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.